This storm is serving as a good reminder to make sure that you are prepared. Dave Johnson is an inspector with MDC Roofing, and he's here to show us what we need to know before a major storm threatens our area. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, so how do you know if you have a roof that you're prepared?
You can walk around your home. You want to look, see if any trees are overhanging your roof. Maybe get them pruned back, cut them back a little bit. That way they don't scrape the roof, tear off the shingles. Walk around the home, the perimeter of it. Look for any shingles that might be laying in what's called the valley, where the roof comes together to a point. Look in the gutters. You might see pieces of the shingles in the gutters, and any bald spots where the shingles might have been torn off from the roof. That's a very good key indicator to look for to see if you have any roof damage right now.
And I would imagine if you have a leak at home, that's probably another indicator to get that thing checked out, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I see that you brought a lot of samples over here, so there are different types of roofs. So kind of go through them for us.
This is the standard type roof. This is what they call a 30-year, or some companies call it a 35-year. They make a 20-year, which is a flatter type roof. This is more of a built-up roof. This gives better wind rating as well.
Okay. Is that your top of the line right now?
No, actually, this is kind of more of a standard.
Okay.
You have this one, which is more of a top of the line. This is a limited lifetime. This is a lot heavier in weight. It holds up better to a higher wind rating, up to about 120 to 130 miles an hour.
But you said it was limited lifetime, so is that a short lifespan?
No, actually, the current is about 50, maybe even 60 years on a shingle like this type, so it lasts quite a long time.
All right.
As well as you have metal type roofs. You have like a Spanish tile type, or you have stuff that looks more like a shake. Right. And then you have the Spanish tile down there, very heavy in weight.
And how do those do here? I know in California when I was living there, we had a lot of Spanish tile, but how do they do here with hurricanes?
Out here you don't see them as much because when they do break off, it is a lot heavier, so it causes more of a flying debris.
Okay.
So I believe that's why most people don't use them around here.
Well, good to know. Now, you talked about the trees, possibly pruning the trees. I want to talk about the tarps, because a lot of people still have tarps up after Hurricane Ike.
Yes.
So are they protected?
Not really, because it's been such a long time frame. The tarps dry rot. They crack, they get brittle, and they tear and rip. If you still have tarps on your roof, I would possibly suggest maybe looking at them and putting another one over that one, or tearing off the old one and putting a new one until you can get your roof repaired.
What about skylights? Some people have them. How do you
I have one on my home too.
Okay.
I look at it a lot on the inside. I try to, once a year, make sure I really look at it to see if there's any water damage. There's metal flashing all the way around those too. If you start seeing the metal start to rust out, that means you possibly have a leak.
All
so
right.
you gotta look
Well,
for that.
Dave Johnson from MDC Roofing, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Giving us this great advice.